You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character.
Can you hear me?
I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with
you? Can you hear me?
The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your...
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm having a little technical difficulties here. Let me try this. So I'm coming first.
Tommy, are you hearing me? Clear, like real claro. Okay, good. So what it is, I'm actually in in another location, so I figured that there were some technical difficulties that are going on, but I figured that we start the program anyway. You know what I mean? I was trying to play some, but it somehow Okay. Are you still hearing me, right?
Very clear.
Okay, so folks, of course, it's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. I'm coming to you I'm sitting in my car, so you're going to see all kind of things going through the back, of me, while we do the show tonight. But I think it's kind of important that, we continue to do the show in spite of, any type of difficulties we're going through. So, Tommy, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. Very good, thank you. And yourself?
I can't complain. Tonight I guess it's gonna be, a lot of talk because somehow the music that I have set up on my phone, somehow it's not playing. I don't know what happened to it, but maybe sometime it's gonna come back. Let me try and see again. Maybe it's gonna come back sometime today. But maybe I might try to nothing is happening. Yeah. So Tommy, what's the latest, man? Let me see some of the comments. So hold on a minute, Tommy. Tommy, what are you seeing? Are you seeing Rennie Mohammed first?
First in the village this evening.
Okay, all right. So first was Rennie Mohammed. He says, "Good evening, brothers and sisters, love in the house. Great love is all I bring. Blessed spiritual shouters to one and all." And you know something? I want to talk about that today too, Tommy, because I think we can take things and make it. We can take anything and make it into a political football, and we have to stop doing that. But I'll address that in a little bit. Rennie Mohammed says, let me see if I could put him up there. Yes, he said, respect to the panel, Mr. Walls, Lady Diana, Mr. Tommy. Real love is perfect. Real love is rare. Kind of love I have for everyone to share. Unconditional, superb, and everlasting love for every color, creed, and race. Remove bitterness and hate. Santimanite. Diana, Dr. Love have superlicious. Hey, Tommy.
Yep.
The fellas are quick learner, He said, Diana, Dr. Love have superlicious, delicious, sexylicious love package for you. Straight from the vault. Oh, God. Yeah. I didn't get that for that credit, but he good. Lana, welcome.
Good night, Lana.
Of course. Yeah. Bless, good night, Anselm, Tommy, Diana, love in the house. Happy Spiritual Baptist Day. Yeah. So Tommy.
Yes.
Let me try to see. Let me see if this music will play again. Let me try something, yeah. Because all of a sudden, no, the music don't want to play. Okay. So sometimes they start to make things a little difficult.
Play now.
Huh?
Play it.
It's playing?
Yep.
You hearing it?
All the way.
What's up with that?
One morning,
Talent.
you elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through,
I can't tell.
ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you're here, you get a little something. With that dragon eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man do get nothing easy. You get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to We just can't go on this way. We just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go on this way. We like the Israelites still in pain. We just can't go on this way. So send us another Moses again. We just can't go on this way. Oh, 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 oh.
Tommy, are you there?
Lord,
What I'm going to
look
do,
around,
I'm
you'll
just going to
see
continue, okay,
the
because
Pharaoh mentality
I'm not sure
ruling universally.
if you like it, playing all the way,
Leaders
playing all the way.
promoting their ego, being a modern
Tell me
Pharaoh.
what's playing.
Japanese, they
I
manifest.
can't tell.
Say that again.
We just can't go
What is
this
playing?
way.
We just can't go on this way.
Please deliver us today. We just can't go this way. Time to make them oppressors pay.
But tell me when it's up, right?
So we children could see their way.
Because I can't tell, right? I'll let you know.
The poor have to slave night and day for next to nothing pay, so they can't see their way. We don't enjoy equal facility like Pharaoh and company. Brainwashing we say we free. We just can't go this way. We just can't go this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go this way. Time to make them oppressors pay. We just can't go this way. So the children could see their way. We just can't go this way. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we just can't go this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go this way. We just can't go. We just can't go this way. No, we just can't go. We just can't go this way. No, we just can't go. We just can't go this way. No, we just can't go. Oh Lord, why Lord must we suffer like this? You said that you will take care of the poor, just like you did in Egypt. When Pharaoh had the Israelites in bondage, you delivered them. But here again, we are in the same khaki pants. We just can't go. We have those modern Pharaoh who oppress the poor, who represents Israel. They confuse us with so much lie. Not even thinking that we would realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from the poor. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppressors pay. So the children could see their way.
Don't change, Tommy.
Perfect.
Okay, nice.
I say you get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. I say you get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that they care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that eagle eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. I say we get up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we are to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking to get it there easy. He got to practice economy, from getting licks from the slave master to become the land owner. Brother, it's a terrible journey, back with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, make up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own.
Nothing must stop you. Yeah. must an AI. Who God bless, none can curse. His divine favor man can reverse. Can reverse. Even if they do their worst. Their worst, hey. When God bless a man, nothing must stop you, yes. When God bless a man, Satan may attack you, yes. When God bless a man, he's gonna back you, yes. When God bless a man, that man must stand. He must stand, I say. If you answer his call, he will lift you up. If you fall, hey, hey, hey. If you fall, just give him your all. Your all, hey. When God bless a man, should be nobody. Nothing must stop you, my friend. When God bless a man, Satan may attack you, yes. When God bless a man, he's gonna back you, yes. When God bless a man, that man must stand. He must stand, I say, yeah. Say yes. You've got to say yes. Say yes, I say. When God bless a man, nothing must stop you. When God bless a man, Satan may attack you, my friend. When God bless a man, he's gonna back you. When God bless a man, stand. He must stand, I say. Oh, nothing must stop you. Jehovah say he's gonna back you, my friend. Oh yes, oh yes, Say. Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior.
All right, so welcome to In the Village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. Let me say a special welcome, of course, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter what color t-shirt you wear a mauve t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt.
Are you there? Okay.
Of course, in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Let me say a special welcome to my co-host, no other than Thomas E. Marshall, the commissioner in Newark, Nesbitt boy. Tommy, welcome. How are you?
I'm quite good. Quite good at yourself.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Are you hearing me clearly?
You're breaking up. Are you there?
Yeah, I don't know, but I have bad internet coverage where I am here. You know, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to move and get on another side or something. I'm still breaking up.
Right now I'm hearing you. Are you talking? I'm not hearing you at all now. Yeah, you're in and out.
Yeah, and I guess where I'm at here is my internet giving a lot of difficulties here where I'm sitting down in the car. You know, so I wonder if I can move and try to go somewhere different. You still not hearing me, Claire?
Well, now I'm hearing you. A while ago you were talking and then you just went blank. Are you talking now?
Okay. Let me try. Hold on. How about that? Is that any better?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you well.
Okay. So Tommy, I think what we're trying to do here, you know, so I'm doing this show from on the road, and I think it's kind of important, you know, when we make these kind of commitments, we continue these type of commitments, you know. So, you know, today's Shouter Baptist Day, right, in Trinidad and Tobago, right?
Correct.
And so I was listening to a show today on 91.9, and the young lady was saying that the UNC gave the Shouter Baptists a holiday in order to divide the Shouter Baptists. So I asked the question, I said, why do you have to look at it from that perspective? Why can you look at it in that the UNC gave them a holiday? Right?
Yeah, because
Why can you look at it from a positive perspective?
because Eric Williams first promised the holiday, and every time for it to be declared, something came up, and it was denied or whatever. So when Pandey took power, he made sure it happened.
So I think the problem here, I said, well, but the PNM had an opportunity to give them the holiday, and the UNC did it.
Yes.
Right? Why you want to make it into politics now, saying that they did it to divide them? The PNM had an opportunity to do it, and they didn't do it.
That's right.
You know, so I don't see, and you see, Tommy, I guess that's part of the problem that I have, in that, you know, I think it was a good. Now let me get. I wanted to give the person the example of this. Didn't the PNM give Inshon Ishmael land in Aranguez or someplace? When they gave him that land, was that land to divide Muslims?
Not.
You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, the UNC gave David Muhammad a piece of land, and look what he has done with that piece of land. That same piece of land he asked for under the PNM, and they didn't give it to him. So did the UNC give David Muhammad that land to divide the Muslims? I mean, I don't get it. Am I out in left field somewhere?
See, Trinidad is a very finicky society, and they read into things.
So everything is politics then.
Right, every single thing is politics, and it's politics they're playing. When they do what they do, they play politics, but they have to play the game because they know what their motives.
Yeah, but
are. But you?
Yeah, but you know, I Tommy, I was just kind of disappointed in that we have to take a holiday and make it into a political football.
Well, that's going to happen.
Where are we going with that? Judy, welcome. Where are we going?
So now, who gave arrival day? Under which?
Hey, Tommy, do me a favor. Can you go out and come back in? Because I want to see if it's you or if it's me. Just go out and come back in. I'll let you back in. All right?
No worries.
Yeah, because I'm thinking whatever it's me, because you kind of going in and out.
Well, I'm hearing you clearly now.
Yeah, so folks, we are having the discussion. I'll put myself back on camera. We're having the discussion tonight. If you see me, I'm coming to you guys from. I'm actually sitting in my car and doing this program tonight. So you know, I was kind of shocked today that people are looking at taking politics and I was kind of shocked today, as I said, that we have decided to play a political football with almost everything in Trinidad and Tobago, right? And it's sad, right? So go ahead, Tommy. Let me see if I'm hearing you better.
No, I was asking who.
Yeah, I hear you much better. Yes. Okay, go ahead.
I was asking who gave arrival day. I'm going to find that out now.
Who gave Indian arrival day? That's a good question. Who gave Indian arrival day? I'm not absolutely sure now. Ooh, I put on a light in my car there, boy. Yeah, a little light.
Yeah, you get it. You look like it looks red now.
Yeah. All right.
Here comes the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi guys. The storm ain't doing too good. How's everybody? How's everyone?
Everybody's doing fantastic. How are you doing?
Oh man, Anselm, this hay fever, got turning, give me sore throat, got me in trouble. And if I talk too long, I start to cough. So I can't stay long. Hi guys. Just I live in an area where there's all kinds of trees. And the pollen is kicking me. Pollen is taking a toll on me.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
Want to take care of yourself. Don't try to, stretch your voice where we don't want it to go.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I just checking in with everybody. I just wanted to say, you see, IQ 45 being indicted, huh? He's a criminal defendant now. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got orange suit just though.
Real orange suit, just a suitless complexion, eh?
Yeah, my orange suit, yeah. And listen to this. Yeah. So what we were doing, Dana, we were just, we were just talking about Chowta Baptist Day holiday. And they have, well, not there. Certain people have made it into a political football by saying that the holiday was given in order to divide the Chowta Baptist.
Oh, Jesus.
In 1994, Prime Minister Patrick Manning declared that in the East, you see.
So if we go and say the same thing now for other holidays, that was done to divide. Oh, y'all, for real. I ain't gonna even stress my voice. Please, y'all, stop it now. Stop it.
And I told her, why don't you look at the positive that the people get a holiday? But you have to think about, was this holiday given to divide people? The holiday is given to divide people.
So then you can say Manning gave the Indian arrival day in 94 to divide the Indian community?
Correct. Yeah.
People, y'all need to quit. It's true. Who is saying that?
He was saying that he was on another frequency, and that's what was being said. That's what
Yeah.
Anselm was.
Well, I am drinking. I'm drinking lots of fluids, lemon juice and juice, and I'm also Anselm on twice. I'm
You
also on
he's a,
antibiotics and cough meds. Because if I talk for too long, then I start to cough and sound like an old man when I'm coughing.
no, don't become an old man on us. We wouldn't have that.
Boy, yeah, so just checking in with you guys.
Well, we know you're listening. We know you're listening.
Yeah, listening. But the medicine has knocked me out to get some sleep. Because I haven't been sleeping well. I was woken up intermittently coughing, I'd sleep for like half hour and get up, half hour and get up. So yeah. I know, try not to drink anything to irritate. I drank a spoonful of olive oil and I'm doing warm liquids, lukewarm liquids.
Very
But
good.
sometimes, huh?
So that's good. Warm drinks.
Yeah, but sometimes I crave the cold lemon juice.
Oh.
Yeah, I love me some lemonade.
Mhm.
Love me some lemonade.
No, well,
guys.
we want you to just rest your voice, man.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna rest. I just checking in with everybody. Like, all right.
Take-
Better you wanna Lana, don't make me laugh now. She said better you want a stormy cookie.
correct is
Lana, why all the wicked so I can't laugh, huh? Why you do that to me, Lana?
taking
I
vitamin
thought,
C too.
huh?
You taking vitamin C?
I thought you was my girl. Why you want me to eat what happened? What Rennie say now? I need some love for Dr. M. Rennie, please.
they need to do some warm love.
Yeah, you gonna stress me out and I ain't gonna get better faster. Well, anyway, good night, beloved people.
All
I'm
right.
on.
Take
Bye.
All right, bless. Yeah.
Feel better.
So Tommy,
Yes, indeed.
Dan, if you're listening, when you say you have vitamin love, Judy say, Anselm, can you talk something positive impact to benefit us, please? These topics are very depressing. But you see, Judy, there's a lot of positives in these topics. I remember my mentor used to tell me, Tommy, he used to say, Anselm, you have to find a reason to. And when he say find a reason to be positive. Try to find the silver lining in almost everything that you do. So that's what I try to do most of the time. I try to find a reason to be positive. It ain't easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Go ahead.
We have two major topics going on. We have the effort to recoup 34 million from the live sport program that I was reading about it yesterday on the Newsday, I think. There's an effort to recoup $34 million. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's 10 years later. The matter was first brought to the fore in 2013, and now it's 2023, and all of a sudden, it hit someone that they need to recoup $34 million. Also, 3 gentlemen were found guilty in a court by jury of 6 in Florida.
Tommy, you take off your camera?
No, you can't see me?
No, I ain't seen you.
I'm seeing your avatar.
Yeah, I have my avatar because I kind of dark in the car here. You see that?
Yep.
It's kind of dark, so I just put my avatar. But I'm just seeing a black screen for you. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm seeing your avatar and I'm seeing myself. So I'm saying.
Let me go back out and come back. Go back out and come back.
Alrighty.
Yeah, go back out and come back. Yeah, so folks, I think what Tommy is talking about is the situation with live sport that have happened several years ago. And also the situation that happened recently in Florida with
The
with
airport.
huh? The situation that happened with Steve Ferguson, where Trinidad and Tobago just won the case, right? And I mean, okay, Hailey. I think it was me. Yeah, but we see what happened with that case in Florida, and listener, at the end of the day, if something was done illegally, right? There we go. Yeah, Tommy, you back.
Yeah, I'm
There you
saying.
go. Right.
I'm saying those three gentlemen concerning the airport business. They were charged by a jury of 6.
And Tommy, not only that, but the jury in Florida is not a UNC jury or a PNM jury or a NTA jury or a COP jury. It's a jury that was selected by the attorneys. Right? But Tommy, think about this, right? Didn't we just discontinue that same case in Trinidad and Tobago?
That's what I was hoping that somebody would catch on with. We just discontinued.
Go ahead.
We just discontinued it, and Florida just brought it to a conclusion.
Tommy, when I see that, I say, but wait now, boy. Didn't we just discontinue something that had to do with that case in Trinidad and Tobago?
You see, Anselm, I know you keep saying that Trinidad is a real place, but all these things make you really wonder how real it is.
But Tommy, you know, I have to agree with you. I starting to second guess myself. I'm being honest. This one here, Tommy, this one here was a shocker to me. And I'm like, wait now, boy. We just discontinue a case. But Tommy, you know what though? I think that case in Florida must have something different to do with the one in Trinidad.
Oh, you think so? You think
yeah,
so?
Yeah, I feel so.
I don't know where you get that feeling from, but somehow I feel that you that feeling ain't right.
No, but Tommy, I just had a feeling, man.
I don't know where you're getting that feeling from. I hope it's a good feeling.
I asked myself that question. I said, how could we discontinue a case and the same people who involved in that case in the United States of America, right, lose the case?
Yep.
Boy, we need you know what? On the next show, we need to get Martin George on here, right? Who's the next person? Who's the next attorney? We need to get Martin George on here and ask him. How could that happen, Tommy?
It beats me. It puzzles me. I mean, I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it that the DPP discontinued the case because he didn't think it was strong enough, and it wasn't. He would not have been able to win it as I think he stated. But we see what happened in Florida.
So, Tommy, where does that leave our judicial system? Where does that leave our judicial system?
In the latrine.
Oh, God. Eh? In the latrine, Tommy, right?
In the latrine. I mean, I'm just speaking my mind.
Oh boy, Tommy, that is You know, boy, we need an overhaul. We need an overhaul. An overhaul. You know, like what does us do? Let us overhaul transmissions, right?
Yeah,
Let us
engines.
rebuild it, right?
Yeah, rebuild engines, transmissions.
Yeah, boy. We need to rebuild we country, boy. We need to rebuild. And I am starting to believe, Tommy, boy, that well, no, Tommy. You have me second guessing myself, you know, Tommy.
I know you will. I know you certainly will because you've been saying it's a real country. I actually was believing you for a while, but now
No,
I'm.
I second guessing myself now, man. I'm serious. Boy, Tommy, Judy agreeing with you, boy. Yes, indeed, in the latrine, boy. Latrine, Judy. Anderson, welcome. Good night to you and Akira as well. How are you? Anderson, I called you the other night when you was marching up and down the place and you didn't take my call. You're getting like Andy Williams and them. Hey, Anderson, I called you. I called Kingsley. Kingsley pick up your phone. I called Mighty K. Mighty K give my excuse. I called you and you blank me. But you're still my friend, though. You're still my friend. Yeah, Tommy. Tommy, I want to bring the Archbishop now on the program, and ask him if from what happened in Florida and what happened in Trinidad, and it involved the same people, if Trinidad and Tobago is a real place now.
I don't know.
All you have me second guessing myself now.
I just wish that we would take a. We keep talking about Singapore. I wish they would follow Singapore's motto, MPH.
Rennie saying what? What it is to be will be, but we have to make it be. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. You know, I don't disagree.
If the voter, the population, the citizens would take what they get and just cool it, then it will continue that way. But if the citizens are not taking it, then things would change.
But Tommy, you raise a valid point there, you know. Tommy, let me ask you a question. Don't you think that there should be a march in Trinidad and Tobago for what happened in Florida as opposed to what happened in Trinidad and Tobago, because that is about country? Or tell me I'm off base. Tell me I'm off base. It's okay if you tell me I'm off base.
No, if the people are serious, they would stand up. They would get up and stand up for their rights, because it makes the country poorer when people steal and there's no consequences.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mean Gene, good night. And that what Florida have shown us, Tommy. Florida showed Trinidad and Tobago that you can do as you please, and once you have money, right, you could get away scotch-free. And that's what it's, in my estimation.
And the debt is being shown to be $100 million US. You know what Trinidad can do with $100 million US right now?
100 million. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Judy said Trinidad is an absolute rumhead nation. No, Judy. As a matter of fact, I will play the video next on Saturday. Trinidad is considered to be one of the happiest nations in the Caribbean. Top 5 happiest nation in the Caribbean. You know that, Tommy?
You know what? I don't know who, when, and how this conclusion was drawn. But all I know for sure is that we could be a lot happier if we have meritocracy, pragmatism, and honesty that makes a model nation like Singapore.
Tommy, you really think most of the people in Trinidad want that?
You know what? They are not enlightened. I think most of the people are not enlightened because listen, I was listening to a talk show on one of the other frequencies, the one that you call into sometimes, and I realized that the listeners, they're missing something. They are missing the boat. They just didn't get the memo. The things that the statements that they make me really wonder. And they profess to be so educated and so well and so intelligent and so well read and other things. And I said to myself, I'm missing something. Something's wrong with me. I started thinking that I'm the problem.
Yeah, Tommy. Tommy, I agree with you, you know. Sometimes I just started thinking like that, you know. I just started thinking that, boy, you know, boy, I feel sometimes I am the problem. And I am seeing things that it's a mirage.
Listen, every two persons call that radio station, call your name. Wall Street this, Wall Street that. Wall Street say this, Wall Street say that.
And Tommy, you know, it's funny, yeah? You know, like I talk about economic development, economic empowerment, economic inclusion, and access to capital for Black people and Black businesses. You know the cost me for that?
Listen, I listen quietly to some of what is being said, and I say to myself, what am I missing? What am I really missing? Why is it so many people are asleep at the wheel? No wonder why at every turn somebody's crashing and burning.
But Tommy, are we off base or are we on another planet? Because I mean, as they just tell us, we are foreigners. We don't live in Trinidad. We don't understand. Are we off base?
I don't think we're off base, and I think we live in Trinidad much more than they live in Trinidad. They some of them are in Trinidad, but they're not really living in Trinidad. They're just there. We may, some of us may be not present in body, but in mind, in spirit. We are much more there than they are.
Diana says all they're interested in is bacchanal and confusion. Who owning who sit down on who big toe. Lana says economic development is not what they want. Really, Lana, boy?
You know, shifting gears a little. Tobago, as a shifting gears a little, Tobago is getting their act together, and surely they have to be congratulated for Fali has to be congratulated for the moves he's making.
Tommy, I'm sorry, yeah? But there are many people in Trinidad and Tobago who will totally in Trinidad. Let me say Trinidad. There are many people in Trinidad who will totally agree with you. Disagree with you.
Yeah, listen, I know this. As a matter of fact, someone close to me, I'm talking about Tobago to that person, and the statements that he was making to me, I said to myself, wait a minute, you just don't get it. You are just buying the red narrative that seems to want to paint a picture that Tobago is in shambles because the debacle with Fali and Duke. Quite the opposite. Those 14 persons, or how many persons was it? 12 persons?
No, well, 14 including Duke. And now
there are 12 and Fali. Those 12 that went with Fali are all Fali's corner, and they're all together. Forget the term independent. Independent was just a way to get from up on the Duke. But might as well they call themselves the independent party because they were together on the same accord, as far as I know and I can see. And the people of Tobago are definitely backing them. The people of Tobago are with the THA, the current THA. They're not against them. Here there are some PNM detractors who are trying to create a rift. But it's not happening. They are together. I'm proud of these people in Tobago, the way they stand up.
For me, some PNM people would say, what planet are you living on, boy? What are you talking about?
You see, because it's about time they see examples of country before party. Party didn't matter to those persons who were ex-PDP, those ex-PDPs. You want to call them that. Party didn't matter. Country mattered much more than party. And country matters to the Tobagonian much more than party. That's why they wrote their playbook the way they did. And it works. And it worked. And it was put to the test. And it passed with flying colors.
Well, Tommy, you have some people agreeing with you. Mean Gene say, Tommy, you are right. Lana say, right now is eat little and live long, because it's not a one-man team to get anything done. It must be all hands on deck for the ship to sail. Nadia, good night. Diana says, all the things Anselm calling for will force them to be accountable. No more getting paid for 8 hours and working 2 hours. Oh, God. Lana says, Anselm, the government don't want economic development. Nah, Lana, they want economic development. Go ahead, Tommy.
The attitude of the Tobagonian has to be admired. I'm saying that because I experienced it. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I see the way they keep their premises, the way they keep their environment.
But Tommy, we are parts of Trinidad where people keep their premises well kept, manicured, nice fence. There's quite a few areas in Trinidad where they do that.
I am saying what I've seen and what I see.
Okay. But is that in certain constituencies?
It's maybe in certain constituencies, but generally, Trinidad is filthy compared to Tobago.
Okay. All right.
I make no apologies saying what I'm saying because I've observed it.
Okay. So Judy says, Tommy, not so many people. Afro-Trinidad predominantly that in a comatose. Yeah. All other races are forging ahead of Afro-Trinidad. What, boy? What? You hear that one, Tommy?
Why? Because the Afro-Trinidad or Africans, it's easier to divide them. And divided, you fall. You don't stand. United, you stand. Most other ethnic groups are easier united than the Afro-Trinidad.
And Tommy, we're gonna go for a quick break, right? But I wanna expatiate on that point that you just raised there with things that I've been trying to do in Trinidad, not for myself, but for the population of Trinidad and Tobago, especially my community of Chumaka Claventero. So stick and stay. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. It's Anselm, Tommy, and Diana in the chat, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Excellent. Are you there?
I'm here. So,
yeah,
Tommy,
it worked well.
Right. I want to expatiate on that point that you made, all right? And here's why you're making up a great point, eh? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Rennie Mohammed, Diana, that sounding just like Caroni 1975. Lana says, Rennie, I know who bought all Caroni and he is selling it worldwide. And he has it selling worldwide. Lana, careful, John Rahal hear you. When a government cannot run a business and sells it, close it down, then they can't even run a country. Diana Benskin says, Tommy wearing his NTA shirt, laugh out loud. That is an NTA shirt Tommy have on there?
No, it says NLCB.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You see, think about it, right? Diana talking about bacchanal and confusion, and she putting you in bacchanal and confusion.
She could get away with it. She's a storm.
All right. Okay. Now just say, well, Anselm looking wonderful, so. Lana says Rahal ain't won nothing with the new owner. Good night to you, Lana. Judy says, Tommy, just remember that Rowley's Farley boss. He have to heed what Rowley say, or else there's no dollars for the TH. Nah, Judy, they have to give them a certain percentage of the budget. They have to give them a certain percent. They could give them the lower amount as opposed to the higher amount, right? But they have to give them. They can't not give them. You know, hats off to the PDP, hats off to Tobago and the PDP also, Chavez. Rennie Mohammed says, Lana, Cain kill Abel and Rahal kill Cain.
That's a good joke.
Eh?
That's a good joke.
Yeah, it ain't easy, you know. Judy says, Tommy, stand with your Trinis. The nasty, vulgar, dirty. They expect the government to even clean their houses for them. Oh, God.
No lies.
Yeah. Diana Hailey's there. Hailey's there. Tommy, Diana says she like your blue shirt.
Thank you, Diana.
And she said we don't know the shirt says NLCB, but she could have asked you. Eh? Right?
She asked me backwards. Yeah. in a roundabout way. She suggested it said NTA.
Yeah, but she wanted to put you in the NTA. That's what she wanted to do. You understand? And she's saying, Diana, you want some vitamins?
Oh.
I know that. Albert Montano, welcome.
Hey, Albert. Good evening.
Yeah. Lana, we really have some nasty Trini people. So, Tommy, I wanted to get back to your point. And here's the point I wanted to make. And I keep on harping on this. And people that say, oh, God, when you go stop, you keep doing this over and over. If more Trinis were supposed to focus on certain things and continue to focus on it, right? And not make it a 9-day wonder. Because, Tommy, wasn't 2 weeks ago the big thing, human trafficking?
That's right.
Oh, God, we was up and down the place. Wasn't Paria a big thing?
Yep.
Eh?
9 days.
9-day wonders. We seem to stick with things. Is that because we have a short attention span? Is that what it is?
Quite possibly.
Tommy, Tommy, you're agreeing with me too easy, man.
Yeah, because you're speaking truth to power.
People want to say, oh, God, I fed up your Wall Street on this building. I'm fed up. Every time he come, he talk about the building. Right? If we stick on focus on things. Look, we had a march the other day going to the DPP office. Right? What we going to the DPP office for a march for? What is the purpose of that? Is that to bring good governance to the country? Is that many people in the country who marching for that? Eh? shouldn't we be marching, Tommy? Shouldn't there be a big march this weekend with regards to what happened in Florida and what didn't happen in Trinidad and Tobago?
You see, what these people don't realize is that the funds that were lost, if they were they were able to recoup it, in both cases, in the 2013 case and in this case also, it can do a whole lot for the society. That means that there'll be more money to do some of the programs and to satisfy some of the needs that the society has at this particular time.
Tommy, but you know what some people will say though, right? If we give back that money, they go steal all the money. You know that, right?
And guess what? They're okay with the stealing, because this one thief too, and that one thief, and that one thief. See, but like I said, if there were consequences, then we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
But
did you leave the show, Anselm? Looked like Anselm fell off. But we have to be realistic in Trinidad. I want to say Trinidad and Tobago, but especially in Trinidad, we have to be realistic. Country first. Party, waste of time. Because party could come and party could go, but the country would remain. Yes, some of the parties have entrenched themselves in the society where they seem as though they're invincible in a lot of ways. But that's all only for now. Everything is for now. The day we decide that we want to get this country right, we write the playbook and press restart. We'll be on our way to really having happy lives. And that's what has to happen.
yes, Tommy, so I'm back. And Tommy, what just happened to me proves that point, eh? So here I am in the United States of America, and I am having difficulties with internet. Right? Internet connection. So
Yes.
it could happen any parts of the world.
And I'm not in the United States right now. I'm having excellent internet service.
Mm-hmm. Correct is right. Yeah? Lana said we really have some nasty Trini people. Diana, you want some vits? I know that. Tommy, Lana wants to know if you get employment from LLCB.
From NLCB?
Yeah, if you get employment.
No, not yet.
Okay. Diana says the only people faring well is them politicians in TNT. Good salary and benefits for them. Nothing for these citizens. No, Diana. Don't say nothing. And it is more than the politicians and them who are faring well. For example, Diana, didn't we just show the video with the airport? Right? Who holds most of the business in the airports in Trinidad?
The kingmakers, the king and queen makers, the 1%ers.
Yeah? No. Correct is right, Tommy. No, Lana, that is a very valid point. Eh? Lana says, why don't they march for constitutional reform? Yeah? Yeah? That is where, listen, Lana, if they call up, but listen, then again, it depends on who called the march to. It's not supposed to be a political march.
Right. We need citizens lobby. Citizens lobby.
Right. Correct.
Where it doesn't matter what party you belong to, you are part of a citizens lobby. You see, I always like to quote Kwame Ture, Soklika Michael. He always says, he always said this. He said, if we really need to improve our society, we need to organize. And that doesn't mean you organize as a political party. You can organize as a citizens lobby and get the results you need. As a matter of fact, you'll get it faster than a political entity.
Lana and Tommy, Lana is on to something, eh? Lana, you are on to something that the people of Trinidad and Tobago, right? Just ordinary citizens. All they don't need no politicians. All they don't need no pushback movement. All they just are all their own citizens of the country. Constitutional reform. You know what that will do for Trinidad and Tobago, right? If the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago decide, you know what? We fed up. Because the last opportunity we had for constitutional reform was in between 2010 and 2015. And I'm going to say this again. The UNC is like a platypus and an invertebrate. They had no stomach and guts, and they had no spine to do the right thing for the country.
That's
and they
right.
had a fantabulous, splendiferous opportunity.
That's why right now, anything they say is blah, blah, blah.
Yeah? And this is not politics. This is facts. You see, that's part of the problem, man. I think we like to deal with facts, Tommy. And you see, facts don't lie, you know. 99% of the time, facts tell the truth.
That's right.
You may not like it, but that's why it's called facts. Right? And and today, when you had an opportunity, you come in to tell we you want constitutional reform.
You should be the last person to say that.
You serious? Yeah. You know what it is? That is them politicians in HDD. Hypocritical, deceitful, and disingenuous. And you know why? What, Tommy? A lot of their followers buy into that. Instead of telling them, no, you had an opportunity to change things in this country for years to come. Years to come.
But they weren't interested in that because their focus wasn't that. Their focus was, what can I put in my pocket? How much can I siphon off?
So me them fellas don't want to hear you saying that, you know. They don't want that.
But I ain't lying.
But they don't want to listen to that, Tommy. You know why you had to go there? You know what I mean?
I hope the citizens want to hear that. I hope the citizens
you talking against the party. They don't want to hear that.
I hope the citizens want a better Trinidad and Tobago. I hope they're getting to the point where country comes first, and all the parties could go to HE double hockey sticks.
Oh God. Yeah, Mean Gene said, which one of you going to represent 45? Like 45 is a billionaire. You can deal with your own problems. you can deal with your own problems. Judy says, Tommy, I would suggest you join Miss Jackson to form a political party. You'll certainly bring a balanced view. Yeah?
Joining a political party will weaken me.
Why you say that, Tommy?
Because then I would be boxed in.
You had to conform. You had to conform to something now.
What we need is a citizens' lobby. We need citizens, country being focused, not political entity or political party being the focus. It has to be straight up country.
Them people go run you out of them. Whatever constituency you go in, Tommy, you go get run. You going to run out of them constituency. I'm telling you.
Well, guess what? We just want patriots.
Okay, all right.
That's all we care. All we care about is patriots. Who really care about Trinidad and Tobago? Do they care about Trinidad and Tobago, or they care about their political parties? Which one? But to be a patriot, you could belong to any party. But to be party, then it becomes partisan.
But Tommy, I think Lana gave us one solution already for the night. One of the solutions is that we have a massive march in Trinidad and Tobago for constitutional reform.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
We could march. We could have a massive march for every and anything that promotes nation building and justice for the masses.
Correct.
But we cannot align our union or unity to any political party. It has to be bipartisan, where regardless of which political party you're in, you can join, because the focus would not be.
Go ahead.
The focus would not be party. The focus would be country, nation, patriotism.
And Tommy, something you said is very important there is that you can belong to whichever political party you want to belong. Nobody's telling you can't do that. But the focus now is on constitutional reform for the country, for a better country.
Nation building.
Nation building. Correct is right. Nation building. Right? If you don't believe in nation building, then you stay with your party and continue to let your party decide what you could march for, who you can't march for. Right? And the country going to go to hell in a wastebasket.
Absolutely.
Yeah? Lana says, Tommy, we have a high unemployment rate in TNT, a family of 5. Maybe one out of that 5 working. Lana says, if Nicki Minaj form a party, stink and dirty, fans go vote for she. Okay. Yes, indeed. Them go thief that money too. Oh God, government don't give accountability for spending money on different projects. Yeah, Lana. Judy says Lana Trini's vote for them. Albert Montano, you don't want to get into all your bacchanal. Albert, this is not bacchanal. We're talking solutions here. And Lana's point is an excellent point. Now, Tommy, I would like to see, if you call a march for constitutional reform, how many people show up. But Tommy, that will really tell you about the people of Trinidad and Tobago, you know. Think about that, Tommy. If you call a march for constitutional reform and you don't get 10,000 people, forget about it. Cancel Christmas. Because what else?
What else?
What else?
Yeah. Yes.
And to me, you know, Tommy, I'll be honest with you. I would like to go to Trinidad and call a march for constitutional reform just to see who will come out and march.
You see,
just to see.
First, to begin, you want the organizing of your supporters or the persons who are gonna join with you. You want to organize them, and you want it to be clear that the organizing and the organization is not politically centered, but it's bipartisan. Any particular party you support, we don't really care. The focus is going to be nation building, nationalism. Is going to be patriotism, anything to do with making a better country. That is the focus. We don't care which political entity you support or don't support or so forth.
I tell you, I will go to Trinidad, spend a month in Trinidad to do a march like that. Yes, I would.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have a build up.
Yeah. Spend a month. Start off, and about 3 weeks later, we having a march for constitutional reform in Trinidad and Tobago, just to see all them people and them who go come out. And here we want to do it, Tommy. We want to do a virtual match too. We want people like Albert Montano and them who living in Canada, right? We want people who living in Florida, like Trinidad Margot. We want people who living in Brooklyn. We want people who living in the United Kingdom. People who living in Germany. We're having a virtual match for constitutional reform in Trinidad and Tobago. Albert Montano and them go come out. You feel people like Albert Montano will come out on Hailey and them? Tommy?
Maybe. But, you know, we could do virtual, but what we really want to do is ultimately is have a big rally in a large open space, have some entertainers who share the same sentiments that we are expressing, and have choice speakers share their views with the audience, along with the entertainment.
Tommy, Albert Montano asking this question, right? I want Anselm to get me an application to join the PNM. Albert, I will send you the link for the PNM. Albert, no, I ain't gonna send you no link, man. Albert, you are I'm making up, you are learned, man. Learned, man. You know all your family who is PNM, right? They could fill out a form for you and send it into the thing. But Albert don't really. Albert just pulling my legs. Albert, no problem, man.
You know, but I look forward to having is a conversation not be about PNM, UNC, PDP, NTA, PEP, NJAC. I look forward to the conversation not being about them or that or any political organization, but Trinidad and Tobago. One Trinidad and Tobago. A better Trinidad and Tobago. Fixing Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm not talking about Kuwait or whatever. I'm talking about really solutions for a better nation, for nation building, for a true nation building. Or should I say a reset? Because the nation has been built in a way that we need to, if there's such a word, deconstruct and reconstruct.
Yeah, Miss Kuva say good night, everyone in the village. Blessings. Wall Street, I love you whenever you call 91.9. You're the right man for them. They are HDD. What that? You know, and Miss Kuva, and I'm gonna get back to the constitutional reform because I think, Tommy, we onto something here, and we had to give Lana full praise, full 100.
Correct.
You know, Tommy, I just wonder, boy, do we have these people who are on the radio in Trinidad and Tobago? Are they critical thinkers? And they're talking about politics. Are they critical thinkers, or they just talking for a party, and that is it?
Yeah, everybody is just partisan. It's all partisan. Everything is partisan. Because, you know, what amazes me is that when I listen to that station, and I was listening yesterday evening, and the amount of persons were referring to your statements, I said to myself, you know what? What you say must hold merit. For so
it resonates. Yes, correct is right. It resonates.
For so many persons to be referring to you.
Over and over. And in the chat, Tommy, if you'd have seen the chat, oh God, it has called me all kind of name. Fall Street, right? The Nutty Professor, all kind of name that has called me. And I but the other day I also give a fella 3 PhDs, a PhD in dotishology, a PhD in stupidology, and a PhD in foolishology. Tommy, listen to this, right? And I'm sidetracking here a little bit. Tommy, a fella who have a contract in Mover, the man mustn't get paid in months.
Right.
The man have a truck he had to pay for and all kind of things. That man call the radio program and say, hey, Why? You can't wait a little bit, eh? You can't wait. But when Kusal and them, right, put on road, them getting paid, you know.
Right.
Them in waiting for the check to come in. The check coming, and the man even say he put a truck, a music truck on the street for the P&M. And that man taking a year to get money, boy. And the man says like $15,000 or $16,000 a month. Small money, boy. And you starving that man, so.
Could you imagine that?
And none all you ain't saying nothing. All you have to be in HDD. It's not high definition, you know. It's hypocritical, deceitful, and disingenuous. Right? And Tommy, you are accurate. When I call, because I don't just call and talk off the top of my head like a them just talk. Right? I just formulate what I want to talk about. Right? And make it make sense. But they don't like it. And Tommy, after that, everybody, that Wall Street, he living in our basement, he this all kind of talk. What does that do for anything?
Exactly.
What? But by trying to say I living in our basement, what call me a nutty professor? All I think I just take them thing on.
Yeah, they make reference to the fact that they don't know what kind of professor you are. You call yourself a professor.
Yeah, a little black boy from Chumaka Clavantil left Trinidad and Tobago with one suitcase and his other 3 siblings, right? And all your vexed, right? Because he's trying for things to be better for all you. Why don't
because at the end of the day, we don't have to fight up with Trinidad if we don't want to.
No, I don't.
We have options. We have options. We have options. But we opt to take on our homeland, our birthland, because we want a better place as a fallback or as our source or whatever. However, we want a better place. For whatever reason, we want a better Trinidad and Tobago. But we don't have to. We don't have to.
That, Tommy, what's wrong with us wanting Trinidad and Tobago to be better? What's wrong with that?
But we don't have to, because we have an option. And you know, the thing is that some people who are trying to denigrate you, they're going to be beneficiaries of what we are trying to put in place.
Tommy, I ain't gonna lie to you. It hurt my heart when I saw they renovating or gonna demolish the former Workers' Bank building, where it could have been the Laventil to Wall Street Empowerment Center, and the government didn't have to put up a penny. You understand? And them people and them they tell me, boy, they was renovating the building. You are building Laventil to Wall Street Empowerment Center, right? I want a building, right? So I could look good. It had my name on it. My name on it.
But I don't tell you already, if it's supposed to be Laventil, it's supposed to be Westmoreland.
Oh, you know, Tommy, I keep forgetting, you know. You're correct, and I keep forgetting. And I was told already, you see that Laventil name, you can't put that in that. You had to change that. You had to put something else to Wall Street. Wall Street don't go with Laventil.
Right.
You know, that's an oxymoron. They don't go with each other. You understand? Right?
Like you didn't come from Laventil and went to Wall Street.
No, like I didn't come. The Prime Minister went from
Mason Hall to Whitehall.
Whitehall, right? Right? No, you should not say that. He should not say that. No. You should not say that. And to me, I feel you get that from me, you know.
Yeah, you never know what gives.
Yeah. And Lana, you're right. Exactly. No party, just citizens marching for constitutional reform. Lana, that is a brilliant idea, Lana. Splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous idea. That. Go ahead, Tommy.
That is going to be the first item on the agenda, but we're going to realize that there are going to be several other items that need to be addressed once we start a citizens lobby.
Absolutely. And then you know what, Tommy? That's also going to do, Tommy. It's going to separate the sheep from the goats.
Yep.
It's going to separate the sheep from the goat. Because all of them who marching up and down Trinidad and Tobago, right? Marching left, right, and center, right? This is about country. This is a solution to many problems that we have in Trinidad and Tobago.
And it's going to create an umbrella, a true unity that is not partisan.
Correct is right. Correct is right.
Because we realize partisan movements are divisive.
Yeah, correct. You know, all the talk, we talk, Tommy. We talking all kind of things so far. I hear Albert Montano say, yeah, I go be part of it. I hear Heidi say, I go be part of it. I hear them saying that, you know. Where Arjun? Arjun in there? I hear Arjun saying you want to be part of that. Yeah? How come? Why?
Because they're all partisan. They're not national or should we say patriotic.
No, but Tommy, we had to give them time to think about it because they had to think and they had to go and talk to their party and think before they could make any decisions. They can't just make a decision just so.
Now, according to Stalin, now is the time to show your patriotism.
No, but Tommy, they had to go and talk to their party, whoever is the party person. They had to go and talk to that person first to find out if, you know, they're not going to be upset if they see them marching in Port of Spain. You understand? They had to get you okay first.
Yeah.
I don't know if Albert had to get you okay. I don't know if Albert had to go to UNC to get you okay. I don't know if Eiley had to go to Pep and had to go to Philip Edward Alexander to get you okay. I don't know. I don't know if Arjun had to go to Mrs. Kamala Prasad Besessa to get you okay. Or
Anyway,
just to let them know ahead of time that listen, you go see me in a match, but I don't mean to say, you know, I'm going in any other direction. I'm still at UNC. Nothing wrong with that.
we don't care if it's UNC or if you're C or if you're C.
We don't care. We don't care what party you belong to. Stay with your party. We're not trying to get to move away from that party and go to this other party. All we want you to do is to focus on country.
That's right.
That's all we want to do. We're focusing on country. Right?
As a matter of fact, you could call the movement Focus on Country.
Oh, yes. FOT, boy. Or FOTT. FOT. You understand? Focus on Trinidad and Tobago. You see? Focus on Trinidad and Tobago. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We got a nice pink t-shirt. Pink. You are pink. Right? You are pink. you are pink t-shirt. So nobody got to worry about the colors, Tommy. You know what I mean? Right? Mm. Because you can't make a red, you can't make a yellow, you can't make a blue, you can't make a white, you can't make a green. Because they go right away to go align you with that party. You know?
Yeah. Orange is fairly new party.
Orange is fairly party. Well, Pepper's orange too, you know. Right? So we're staying away from them colors. Huh? Diana says, Uno Trini don't have the we mentality, making Uno easy to divide and easy to conquer. Okay. Yeah. Lana says, anybody marching for constitutional reform, I marching with them, sun or rain. But yeah, Lana, I asked Albert Montano if he marching for constitutional reform. He didn't answer yet, eh? Yeah, was Albert Montano answer, Tommy? Nobody wants change. Yeah, he answer?
Including him, right?
Correct is right. You're absolutely correct. Albert don't want no change. What change you want? Albert only want exchange, right? He want to march for constitutional reform, you know. Because why? Why Albert Montano don't want to march for constitutional reform? You know why? Albert says nobody want change. So because Albert said nobody want change, nobody want change. He don't want to try to change, you know. He's just saying nobody don't want change. Albert, come on, man. Come on, man. You have to do better than that. You have to do better than that, Albert Montano. And I ain't seen, oh, look, he just come. Look, we partner just come. They could throw IQ 45 under the jail. Look. Arjun just coming and he's consistent again. First sentence, Albert P&M Rowley leave instructions by Whitehall. No Anselms allowed. Arjun, I want to know if Arjun Copiza captain. I want to know if we marching for constitutional reform in Trinidad. If you are going to support the march, Arjun, we already know Albert in not supporting because he said nobody want change. So Albert not supporting the march. I ain't highly yet. I don't go wrong in the court. We know Lana supporting the march. Diana Benskin, you supporting the march too? I want to know. Eugene Julian, you supporting the march? Miss Kuva, you supporting the match? All right, I calling all you now. I calling out all you. We already know Alana supporting, eh? We know Alberton supporting. Right? Judy, you supporting the match? Hey, Judy, we want to know. We don't know if well, we know Arjun is supporting the match. Lana, I mean, Diana, you need permission to march. What's wrong with you? You see, Diana, you going back to this thing. Me ain't going in Trinidad to get locked up, not me, Diana, I never been in jail, and I want to do it the legal way. If I have to go to jail, right, I could go to jail for something like constitutional reform, and I'm being honest. If I have to make a jail in Trinidad, I can make a jail for constitutional reform in Trinidad and Tobago. You know why, Tommy?
Because you'll be standing for something.
And a little more than that. And what by standing for that? What is that stand? What am I standing for? Country.
That's right.
Before party. So I could go to jail for that. Yeah. Yeah? Albert, you ain't tell me if you're supporting the march or not. Eh? Yeah? Diana Benskin saying, but they're going to lock you up. They're going to lock your foreign behind up, Anselm. March straight to HMP. Diana, I going to get a permit. Me ain't going like you, to go and walk around the Red House with no permit during the COVID. They'll lock you up, right? You might have been Barbados all now and can't come back to Trinidad. Boy, they would have take your ID off, or I forget you don't have ID. Sorry. I mean, they would have take your passport. I don't think she have a passport either. No, she never. Wait now. She never ID, she have a passport. Oh, tell me what she have. Oh, she have a Bajan. She have a Bajan passport. Oh, no, she have an American passport too. Yeah. She have a Bajan passport or an American passport.
She have birth paper.
No. She have a Bajan birth paper. She don't have a Trinidad birth paper.
Oh yeah?
No, I don't think she was able to get one,
Yeah. I don't see why they deny her.
Or what? Somebody said she went down by the fella on Frederick Street. Who fell on Frederick Street? Tommy, you know about that?
That's news to me.
Okay, I stay away from that, eh? Fell on Frederick Street, not me. Judy says, you got it, 50 people. Because them don't understand the meaning of constitutional reform.
You got
that
it, 50
word,
people.
Yeah?
Because them don't understand it.
Barbed wire in the brain cells. Diana Benskin.
For your information, I have 5 copies of my Trinidad birth paper. Watch yourself, huh? Watch yourself.
Diana, save your voice.
I'm listening to you, Watch yourself, huh?
But wait now. I thought somebody said you went on Frederick Street.
I ain't went on no damn Frederick Street for nothing. I went up in a Rima where I line up with everybody. Okay?
I don't know why I just telling you what somebody said.
Well, I call him to correct all you see all that bacchanal and confusion. Okay. I could show him a birth paper right now here. I have a Trini birth paper. Watch all this of me of Venezuela. All right.
Is the one with the stamp or without the stamp?
I have the one that look like the $50 bill.
Wait now. That is the true one?
Yep. One that look like the $50 bill.
Okay. Wait, that's the one you get at about 5 years ago, right?
Right on. I listen to you,
Yeah.
Alright. I have to call it, I have to correct you. That's why you go down there to march. They go march you straight to Her Majesty's prison.
That's in Barbados.
There we go, Tommy. There we go. That's it,
Ro-
man.
Royal jail in your tail. That's where they go march you.
You're getting your passports mixed up.
But
You're getting your passport twisted.
I ain't nothing wrong. My passport ain't twisted. Yes, I have a Belgian passport. Yes, I have a US passport. And I was issued a Trinidad passport, which expired years ago.
But you don't
Okay?
have that. So I was absolutely correct.
No. There's one in the system that you will say it was whatever, closed or whatever,
Yeah,
expired or whatever.
You know what, too? Your ID in the system, too. That in the
Yeah,
system.
you're skippy it is. You're skippy it is in the system. Because I went to my friend at NIB and she pulled up my ID card for me. Okay?
Yeah. Two of them is the system.
So watch yourself. Huh?
In the system. Look, this is Albert Montano. Why Anselm talking about March? He hasn't committed yet to marching, you know. Bipartisan march. He ain't commit yet, but here we coming with. Albert Montano. Why Anselm talking about March? Is he planning a march? Is he planning a march for the building in Chumakak? Because the government moving too slow? No, I'm not planning no march. No, I'm planning no. I want to plan a march for constitutional reform. Chumakak is a small focus of Trinidad and Tobago. Small focus. I want to focus. Lana came up with the idea, and I think it's a brilliant idea. Brilliant. Lana, go to the end of the class. Brilliant idea. But you have people like Albert Montano, right? Who haven't, look, we've been here now talking 45 minutes about constitutional reform. He haven't admit yet that he go march. Aju didn't want to march. Heidi don't want to march. Them fellas, are them serious? They serious? But Judy, you ain't say if you want to march either too, you know. Lana marching. I think Miss Kuva marching. I know Judy marching yet. Judy said Tommy must be in Trinidad too.
That's right.
Yeah. Lana said that sounds like a plan and someone told me I with you all on constitutional march. Yeah, Judy. Look, Judy on board, we go get crazy on board with me. Without constitutional reform, nothing will change. We just be exchanging government and the same system. Correct is right.
That's right. Same
Margo, welcome.
Same playbook.
But Tommy, I don't understand something, you know, buddy. I don't understand. Tommy, I'm missing something. There's something I'm missing. Listen to Albert Montano comment. Anselm, they say you only bar talk in the PNM. So no building in Chumakak. I bar talk in the PNM. Tommy, help me now.
I don't know. Maybe Chucky was singing about you.
Oh yeah.
maybe Chucky listening to you.
Which one you talking about? Tommy, your latest song?
You cussing the PNM. Everybody cussing.
Oh God! Tommy, that's a good one, boy. That's a good one. I bar talk in the PNM. Albert Montano, when I just bar talk the PNM, when you're trying to make something better, let me ask you a question, Albert Montano. You know, Albert non-marching Montano, right? Because you're not marching for constitutional reform. Tommy, if I trying to train a guy, he running 2 minutes and 10 seconds in an 800, and I giving him ways for him to improve to run 2 minutes flat, I bar talking him?
Nope.
If I try to make you better as an organization, because somehow there's a lot of people who are blind in the organization, well, not literally, blind, and only want to see certain things, and I trying for you to be better, I bar talking you? Hey, Albert Montano, by here in highly tonight at all, but like somebody take me phone or something. Wow. Yeah, Albert Montano. If you cannot beat them, join them.
Isn't Hailey on a cruise?
No, that was Vonnie Roberts. Oh yeah, you know I just say that. That is the next one. Vonnie Roberts, you marching for constitutional reform? Eh? That is the next one. Thanks, Tommy. That is the next one. Eh? Yeah? Judy, you're correct. Kusal and Sammy, they get paid as soon as possible. You have to, oh God, Judy, they have to pay kickbacks on them contracts. Every big contract must come with a price. Oh God, Judy, I know that. Right? Diana Benskin, the seniors get a discounted water rate, light bill and grocery discount, gas discount. Which seniors is that? Where that is? In Trinidad? Yeah?
They get the ready bus free, Diana.
Yeah. Yeah? Trinidad Margo says, without a majority in government, you hear that again? Tommy?
Yes.
Trinidad Margo is echoing your sentiments that you have been preaching to people like Albert Montano, Capiza, Arjun, Vonnie Roberts, Anderson Wilson, Slighty K, the Pumpek of Radio, Word Smith, the Underground Report. They have been preaching to them. Without a majority in government, constitutional change will not happen.
The only way it would happen without a majority is if there's a strong lobby that forces the opposition and the incumbent to work together.
But that's what they're doing. That is what it should be doing. They should be working together for constitutional change in the country.
That's why it would take a bipartisan group to lobby and make it happen. Mm-hmm. If we don't have a majority governance structure.
Yeah. Let me finish Trinidad Margo statement. Politicians do not have the will. Yes, Trinidad Margo. We have politicians in Trinidad like platypus. They have no guts, no stomach. And some of them are like an invertebrates. They have no spine. Yes, I said it. Let me repeat that. We have politicians in Trinidad like platypus. They have no guts and they have no stomach. And there are many of them who are invertebrate. They are spineless. That is the kind of politician we have in Trinidad and Tobago. Politicians do not have the will. People not coming out their minds are stuck in bacchanal. Yes. And Diana, you are right. Many Trinidadians have 2 BAc degrees. Bacchanal and confusion and blame and plenty of we walking around with 2 degrees, 2 BAc degrees. All about the place. You can find them in any parts. In the upper parts, in the lower parts, in the middle parts of Trinidad and Tobago. 2 BAc degrees. Yeah? And when you listen to them radio stations, some of them are 3 and 4 BAc degrees. Because, they have a bachelor's and then they have a master's too. Yeah. What? And yeah, Arjun. Well, no, Arjun joking. Anselm, I don't want constitutional reform.
Right. You like it so.
You like it so. You free, you like it so. Trinidad Margo say Pepper's been talking about constitutional change for years. But Trinidad Margo, you see, that is the lesson. You have to go out and call the people, not from a political perspective, but from a perspective that, you know what, folks? This is about country. This is about country. Look at Arjun. Arjun don't want no political, he don't want no constitutional reform, even though he could be joking, but I believe him, right? Because his party that he supports, Tommy, wants nothing to do with constitutional reform. Absolutely nothing. They have no moral authority to talk. Them two, like platypus and invertebrates. Yeah?
Spineless, gutless.
Yes, spineless and gutless. They are no guts. When you look at platypus, look it up. We have too much of them running around in Trinidad and Tobago. Diana Benskin, I'm marching with Stormy. But listen, you getting arrested as soon as you come with Stormy because Stormy got a weed in his mouth. Stormy got... Tommy.
Oh Lord.
Police gonna arrest you and post Stormy. Because I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna put 2 of them weed pills in Stormy mouth, and next thing Stormy and you get arrested. Yeah? Yeah? Them ain't no plants, you know. You could have 4 plants, but you put in 4 pills in Stormy mouth. You know? Yeah. Go ahead, Diana Benskin. You're marching with Stormy. Yeah. You're gonna get locked up with Stormy too. I'm marching with Stormy. If them police touch me, yeah, they ain't touching you. They're locking you up. You and Stormy. Stormy will be merry on the hemp biscuit. Yeah, you see, I didn't really think I know Stormy was gonna smoke inhale some ganji. So who get nipped? Sorry for them. Yeah. Listen to Arjun. I like the Constitution, what Eric and Clark drafted. Yeah. Diana Benskin, which passport, USA or Beijing? No, you had them too. Yeah. Yeah, you see, Judy says, Anselm, I'm in full support of that march. White tees with Trinidad flags across it. Full 100. Yeah. Lana said, oh God, oh, laughing. Yeah. Leave me my page turn up on a girl alone. No, look, Mean Jean come. Mean Jean, you're afraid, Diana, but you come for me now. Mean Jean say, Wall Street, I'll be the first to visit you behind bars. Yeah? You're afraid, Diana, but you come to give me talk. You understand? He want to get Diana no talking, but he come for me. Look, Mean Jean, look, let me just call you Jean, because you ain't me no more. Right? How to take what I mean from him, Tommy. He's just Gene. No, you mean no. Yeah. Lana says, once you have a TNT birth certificate and you did not give up your citizenship of TNT, you are legally a Trini. Lana, don't try to defend nothing for Diana. Don't get caught up, Diana. Let me stay on with constitutional reform march, yeah? All right, Lana. Arjun says, Anselm, we in Caroni, and also my partner Gary say no to constitutional reform. Now, Gary go say constitutional reform. Yeah. Gary go say constitutional reform. Lana said, graduate to the head of the class by Professor Anselm. Yeah. Yes, you call Dr. Rowley a despot, but is it truth? I ain't taking it back. Yeah. Look up despot now. Huh? Yeah, Albert now. Anselm just said Chumakak is a small focus, so maybe he planning to overthrow our beloved Dr. Rowley. I out of that. You see? You ain't following no march. Albert, the people want to know, inquiring minds want to know, are you marching for constitutional reform? That's the big subject tonight. Lana, bring it up. Nadia, you marching for constitutional reform? Nadia? We know Albert in marching. Hailey, you marching for constitutional reform? Eh? Yeah? Julie say Albert Montano, I'm weak. Yeah, Lana, we go probably constitutional read it loud. Huh? Hailey, are you marching for constitutional reform? That is the question. Oh, yeah. Look, he come. He finding a reason not to answer the question. Remember, tell her, Tommy, find a reason. He finding a reason not to. Sometimes you have to be silent and hear what others have to say. Eh? You had to be silent. Yeah, okay. You be silent, Hailey. You being silent, Hailey. Yeah, Albert Montano, just leave my party alone. We are the best. Cannot get better than the best. Yeah, okay.
Mm.
All right. I'll leave in your party alone, eh?
They love you so they take good care of you.
Yeah? Yeah, highly excused. Sometimes silence is best on a good meditation. Yeah, highly. And Judy agreed. Judy matching, but she agree with you. Yeah? And I said she have a degree in common sense. Hey, I think Nadia matching too. To me, Nadia matching too.
Nadia's a good one.
Yeah, Nadia want to know Stormy going. Stormy smoking weed and going good. Once Stormy get you 2 pills a day, you good to go.
Stormy.
Yeah, look. Albert saying I'm a troublemaker. You only repeating march. Inviting the people in Trinidad. Yeah, we march constitutional reform. So Pisa say what? Anselm, I come here for big talk. Trevor Sayers tribute to the Baptist. I don't want to hear about Trevor Sayers. Where Trevor Sayers get a doctorate from? He get a doctorate from the same degree mill some of your people in your party get to Arjun. Yeah? Stormy chasing her girlfriend, boy. What? Anselm. Arjun says Anselm, I bring up a sponge cake with a file in it. When you see them goal. Arjun, the Soccer just tied 1-1 the other day, and the poor Minister of Sports didn't even know they didn't get promoted. Tommy, when we are wrong pegs in square holes,
that's what happens.
It's a shame, boy. It's sad.
That tells you how much they think about sports.
But Tommy, boy, correct is right, you know. We could be doing so much things with sport in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, we could be doing so much things with sport in Trinidad and Tobago. But we have wrong pegs in square holes.
Exactly.
And that's how we had to look at it. Wrong pegs in square, not square pegs in wrong holes, you know. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Wrong pegs in square holes.
Yep. Yeah.
Nadia, what you say no to? Albert Montano says, just now we will hear Dr. Rowley saying, all he is a fella in a TV station in US saying march. Oh God. Yeah, Albert, that's a good one. You come good here. But I be quiet tonight, but oh God, I don't want to hear nothing about no constitutional reform, you know. All right, folks, so we're going to go for a quick station identification. It's in the village of the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. It's Anselm, Tommy, Diana, and you in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Lana came up with. Yeah? I think it's a great start. And Diana Benston trying to defend that she don't have an ID card and she would never get an ID card from Trinidad and Tobago. You know, she's saying that the Constitution of TNT clearly states, having been born in TT, you are duly entitled to possess an ID card. Yes, Diana, I agree with you. You just can't possess somebody else's ID card. Yes, you're absolutely correct. You can possess an ID card. It just be somebody else's ID card. Yeah. She's absolutely correct, and I'm not going to disagree with you. You're not possessing your own ID card. You'll possess somebody else's ID card.
I'm not going to tell you something bad. No, you better watch it.
No, but reach the statement. Mr. I can put it up on the screen. The statement says the Constitution of TNT clearly states, having been born in TNT, you are duly entitled to possess an ID card. So if you have an ID card of a friend, you have possessed your friend's ID card. so, yes, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah? You have a right to possess somebody's ID card. Yeah? Nadia says, Tommy, that's right. We love you so, boy. Yeah, boy. Nadia, you're marching or you ain't marching? I want to know. Hailey, can you just answer a simple question? Are you supporting the constitutional reform march or not? Right? We already have some yes. We have no's. Right? We get a no from Albert Montano. Right? He said he's not marching because his party is not going to allow him to march. And I understand that. You understand? Anselm planning to build an army with this amount of marching. No, we ain't planning to build no army. We are building a partisan army. Correct, Tommy?
That's right.
We're building a partisan army.
Bipartisan.
Bipartisan. My bad. Bipartisan army. Yes. We don't want a partisan army. We're building a bipartisan army. Yeah?
We don't care what party you belong to.
We don't care what party you belong to. We don't care if you wear the blue, if you wear the yellow, if you wear red, whatever it is. We are about country and continue to support your party. Arjun, you can still continue to support the UNC. We don't want you to stop. We do not want you to stop. But when you come and we march is about country. You understand?
Right, we want all of them who in the parliament to do the right thing.
And we want them to do the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, we holding them accountable, man. Opposition, all they're supposed to support constitutional reform in the parliament. Eh? Hey, Tommy, imagine this, eh? Imagine if many people in the UNC will tell the members in parliament, once we all agree on it, here is something for constitutional reform, all you have to support it. If all you don't support it, you're not supporting all you. How about that, Tommy? You think that could ever happen, boy?
Well, we'll see if they have the testicular fortitude to stand up to their partisan interests.
But Tommy, I just disappointed, boy. Here is a big solution, and we're talking about solutions, eh?
That's what we're talking about.
We're talking about solutions. And here is a solution to many of the problems we are facing in Trinidad and Tobago, which could have been dealt with, right, 13 years ago. 2010, Tommy.
Yep.
We would have been in this place today. We would have been in a better place, and who knows, they could have been still in power. Because they had the numbers.
And they said they were going to do it. They had the numbers to do it. If that had been a high priority item, address it as soon as you get in there. Oh, we lost you, Anselm. Oh, I just realized that. I just realized you lost Anselm, but you're in the village with Anselm, Tommy. Diana is in the chat. Of course, we are given air to Lana's suggestion.
I'm back. Yeah, every once in a while, the internet just dropping like that. Hey, look, Tommy, look. Nadia says yes. Rennie, are you marching for constitutional reform?
Highly.
What Hailey say?
Lana is not. What's what it says? I gotta get in closer.
Yeah, Dan, I think we did top of the hour.
Lana, it's not bad. Just a little bump, but I'm okay.
So Tommy, go ahead. Who's that?
Apparently, Heidi had some kind of issue.
Oh, okay. All right, Heidi. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but you were saying something else too, Anselm.
Yeah. Capiza said he studied in Fort Huachuca, Arizona. Hey, Tommy, read Titus 1, 2, 3 tonight on the show. It will ease the misery of Trinidad and Tobago. Can you read that, Tommy?
Titus 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You want me to read it now?
Well, once you get it, you can read it.
All right, let me pull it up on my
yeah. At least say you're not supporting constitutional march. Huh? WCYE has no affiliation with anyone partaking on the program with no constitutional march. Okay. At least I'm trying to continue my peace from today, even though the devil hit me in my foot with an iron and it swelled, and I bust 2 cuss. But that was the only time my peace was disturbed. Don't let them disturb your peace, Hailey. I will change the constitution so you could get your ID card and park. Hey, Lana, Diana, you are supporter. Lana says she could change the constitution. You know, Lana, you just make me thought about something. So even though Diana don't have she ID card, she could still come and march. Right? Is that correct, Tommy? You don't need an ID card to march, right?
No.
Okay, so Diana could still march. Diana, you could still march, girl. Even though you don't have the ID card, you could still come and march. They ain't gonna touch you. Yeah? I will possess that building in Chumaka. Why you want to do that building in Chumaka? Yeah, we hope Hailey feel better. Diana, we know how difficult it is with you getting your ID, but Rennie Mohammed says, I will give Diana ID and citizenship. Dr. Love have links. So Diana, call Rennie now.
Yeah, you want to hear Titus 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
In hope of eternal life, which God that cannot lie promise. Hold on. Okay, let's start over. In hope of eternal life, which God that cannot lie promised before the world began. That's 2. Number 3, but had in due times manifested his word through preaching, which is committed unto me according to the commandment of God our Savior.
Okay.
That's 3. So I'm trying to figure out why 2 and 3.
I'm trying to figure out. Hailey, can you enlighten us?
Elaborate.
Yeah, enlighten us. That's why we read it. I mean, you ask us and we read it. Albert Montano says, my brothers were with the mayor of Port au Prince for Carnival and the minister of culture. So you know where are going to keep me out? Going to keep me out of the bar talk, my party. Albert, what are you talking about? Your brothers were with the mayor, but them is PNM. Your brothers is PNM.
Nobody's saying that.
Were you? Hey, Tommy?
Nobody's saying that something is wrong with them being with anybody. All we simply saying is that we need to force the hands of those in authority to fix the playbook so that we can have a better governance.
Okay.
And it's a bipartisan approach being adopted here, and it's not a partisan move we're making. It's not a PNM or a UNC move. We're saying, regardless of what party you belong to,
Come willingly. Come and stand up. Come and stand up. Nadia says she marching. Nadia, thank you. All right, so highly we glad that you're okay. Lana is not bad, but just a little bum, but I'm okay. Put ice on it, Hailey. Ice it. You should have been icing it already. Yeah. Copies of a bad signal in our basement. Good. Now they are agreeing with Isla. Now they are agreeing with Hailey. Hailey says, Anselm, I will participate if the march starts from Erin and march to every city in Trinidad until it ends in Toco. Yeah?
Hey, that doesn't sound like a bad idea either.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
To rally the entire nation.
Yeah, I don't think that sounds like a bad idea. You see? I was looking for you to say, no, we ain't doing that. That don't sound like a bad idea. That sounds like another brilliant idea. I like that too bad.
Yep.
Yeah? We marched to every city, and I told them guys and them that. I told them guys from the push forward movement. That's what they call it? Is it the push forward movement? Tell me why you're laughing.
I said you always got them in trouble though, because you just rename you give everything your name.
No, it wasn't the push forward movement.
No, like the underground.
No, but I told the name of the program was the Underground Report. Tell me, you know, these Freudian slips. Tell me, what's the movement called? Not the push forward?
No, the next direction. Push the next direction.
Sideways? No, but which one?
Back.
Oh, push up. No, not push up. Oh, push back. I'm so corrected. I'm sorry. I mean the pushback movement. Them three fellas from the Underground Report. Slighty K, the Pompek of Radio, and Wordsmith. The three of them, right?
I tell you.
And it's the same movement. They go on by the DPP, and they say they meet the DPP, but nobody see no video. Nobody see not with them meeting the DPP. But they come out and tell people they meet the DPP. Anderson Wilson, show we some proof where them fellas meet with the DPP now. A little bit of something. Give me a little something. Lana, you are correct. Constitutional reform will change everything in TNT for the betterment for citizens and country. Full 100. Full 100. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe our constitution never changed because it wasn't time to change it. But now, yeah, you know what? I agree with that too. Okay, Hailey says, Tommy, that is not Titus. That's a summary. Read the full Titus 1, 2, 3. The man just read it. Highly saying none of the full one, Tony.
Oh, that's gonna take some time. He wants me to read it on air.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Titus 1, Titus 2, and Titus 3.
Yeah. Highly says Titus will explain the solution you're looking for. Yeah. Highly, you can't talk for Amina Highly. Arjun, you can't talk for all them people in the UNC. We in the UNC not interested in Anselm. Nah, is that some UNC be interested? Oh yeah, Trinidad Margo was helping me push back. Yeah, push back. That is what it is. Sorry, I don't know why I get pushed forward from. Yeah, Highly boy. Don't let people ruin your progress. Oh, Lana, Nadia agreeing with her. Denise, good night. Highly said that is about 5 minutes long, Titus.
5 minutes long.
Yeah, we don't. Highly, well, we gotta get the recording and we gotta play. Yeah.
So once we do Titus, we ain't supposed to march again.
I guess so. That's what Highly. I guess I don't know. Highly suggesting that.
Highly.
The King James version.
All right.
Yeah. But listen, I think tonight was Highly come up with us. Well, Lana came up with a brilliant, splendiferous idea. A march for constitutional reform in Trinidad and Tobago. You know what it is? You know what it is? I go ask them fellas from the Push Forward movement if they want to do a march for constitutional reform in Trinidad and Tobago. I go ask them. As a matter of fact, I will call on the program and ask them that. And I go call on programs on 91.92 and ask them if they want to do a march for constitutional reform. I go ask them.
Let them know that it's going to be bipartisan.
It's bipartisan, yes. Yeah, Trinidad Margo. Trinidad Margo says, I pray for the day thousands come out and march in support for a good cause in Trinidad. Non-violent, non-political, but for a good cause to advance TNT. This is a brilliant, fantabulous, tremendous, spectacular cause to advance Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? Nadia says, Heidi, when that happened, my husband has cussed for so the devil is busy outside there. Yeah. But we have to see. And you know what, for me at the end of the day too, boy? We have to look at it this way. We shouldn't care if 10 people come out. It should tell us something about the country.
That's right.
If 10 people come out, Tommy, it tells you something. Yeah? Good night, Albert. If 10 people comes out, if 100 people come out, Tommy, it just tell you that we spinning up in mud.
Right. We beating us dead.
Yes, as Sparrow said, we like it, so we free. You understand?
Yep.
You know, but oh, Lana, you tweak some bones tonight, yo. We didn't come here to talk about that tonight, Tommy.
Nope.
We didn't come here to talk about no constitutional reform. We come here to talk about all kind of things. Trinidad get $100 million judgment, right? We come to talk about all different kind of things. And here we find a big solution to many problems we're facing in Trinidad and Tobago. A big problem that could be solved so easily. So easily.
By the way, you hear how they plan on raising $100 million?
Oh,
by liquidating their assets.
oh, good. Woo. Wow. Well, you know, Tommy, you know what happened? You know what happened, right? Tommy, you know what happened?
No, you tell me what you think is going to happen.
Yeah, what happened? Them fellas go to court and they go take a next 30 years before they liquidate anything. And in the interim, them fellas might sell everything. Yeah? They go take them years before they get a penny.
Don't you think the court is going to block the sales?
Well, Tommy, if they have stuff here in the United States of America, that's a whole new ballgame.
I think these guys have interest in the U.S.
If they have interest in the U.S., boy,
Excuse
they
me.
better sell that fast. Because you know we don't make joke with that.
Not so fast. Right now they can't touch nothing.
Well, if they have, boy, they trouble. They could cancel Christmas, boy. Yeah. Yeah, what Capiza want to march for? You want to march for back pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you marching for? Back pay. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Self-interest. You know about country, you know. That's not for country, you know. That's for self-interest. But we understand Capiza anyway. You know, Arjun not a supporting party. Arjun not marching for constitutional reform, you know. He marching for back pay. But Rennie, how you going with Capiza to march for back pay? Why you marching? But Rennie ain't tell if you're marching for constitutional reform either, you know. We you know. I wonder if let's go march for constitutional reform, boy. What do you think, Tommy?
It's left to be seen.
Yeah. But Tommy, I think we onto something. We onto a brilliant idea. We had to figure out how we could get this done, boy. We really actually had to figure it out.
It's quite doable. It's quite doable. You know, and I still believe the best setting is a social setting. To bring it up and to start a lobby. But Anselm, I'm thinking from now we should start planning a social event for Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad, because we can't do Trinidad and Tobago at the same time.
I think I like that. When he says, for that march to be successful, we need a French spirit.
A French spirit.
French spirit. You know what going on in France? What going on in France?
Yes, and these things are contagious, Rennie. To be honest, that spirit is contagious.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Remember the Arab Spring?
Yep. And Lana says, if we all can't stand for something like constitutional reform, we'll all fall for nothing together. Correct is right. You know? Tell me, where's the last march in Trinidad and Tobago that we had about 20,000 people in our march?
Section 34.
Oh, we had that much for Section 34?
That was a huge march.
Okay. All right. That was the last one.
Last real big march.
But that wasn't was that bipartisan or was that partisan?
I think it was predominantly partisan, but it was partisan.
Yeah, it was partisan, man. I think that march was partisan.
But it was huge.
Yeah.
Everybody found themselves out there. But we need a bipartisan approach to resolving some of the serious issues.
Carice, good night. Capiza says Andre Barrett murder. Andre Barrett murder. What was there last?
Yeah, that was a huge one too.
Yeah, okay.
And that was bipartisan.
Chris, welcome. It's hard to read the statement, no, Tommy.
When it comes to action, Trini people is more talk, less walk.
That's a sad statement.
Well, guess what? Changes are the only constant in life. And when your back is against the wall, you may have no other choice but to do what's right. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
You know, I read something. I read something last show. It says real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time. And those are the words of Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yep.
I don't know if I don't know if anybody know other than you and I who they are,
Yeah.
who Ruth Ginsburg was or is.
Yeah, boy. Intelligent woman, but very intelligent. Carissa, I'm just listening and reading, doing some fun stuff here. Copizano who it is, Supreme Court Justice.
Now, I always say imagination is imagine a nation, right?
Right.
Henry Ward Beecher says, imagination is the secret and marrow of civilization. The secret and the marrow of civilization is imagination. And I think that's what happens. People, they cannot imagine what would happen if they do what's right, or if we do what's right. I don't want to say
Tommy, remember it's the Beatles sing, Imagine All the People. Is that the Beatles?
The Beatles.
Remember that song?
Yeah,
Imagine all the people living life in peace. Ooh,
yeah.
ooh, ooh. What?
That was what else? Let me. You could try. You could try a little thing there, boy.
But
but
so you're right. I try a little thing, man.
But for people like you, they invented rap, eh?
Yeah. I try a small thing. Yeah. I try a little small thing. You know, we said today was Happy Shouter Baptist Day. We said that already. John Lennon, yeah. John Lennon, yeah. Yeah. When you say people talk their vocabulary out in a rum shop with friends and family, times you actually do the action, they have excuse they're busy. Correct is right.
Yeah, but
you see,
what we had to do is we had to create the right forum.
And Tommy, there are many people who don't get on the train at the beginning. However, when the train gets to almost the 5th stop, with 2 stops left, there are many people that get on the train.
Right, but let's start off in a social setting to put this thing together, to make it effective and meaningful. Let's have a social event where the focus is going to be what we're talking about, which is constitutional reform. And then we would take it to the street after that. But first, let's let people become familiar with each other in a social setting. What say ye?
No, Tommy, I'm full 100 with it. Seriously. I think we have to do something bipartisan in the country.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah? Well, I said, Anselm is so right. Give it time. Yeah? When he says, but they always asking how much for a train ticket. Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, Trinimago, we have thank Trinimago, say good luck. You see, but we have to, you know, many of us who are living in the diaspora, yeah, Lana, I will make some call. Many of us who are living in the diaspora, you know, yes, many of us support our party, but many of us also want the best for the country. You see? We want the best for the country.
Yeah.
Now, there are many of us also who want the best for our party as opposed to the best for the country. Yeah? But I have to tell you, I'm being honest. I want best for the country. And if that means to say that a party that I support not doing the right thing, I go speak truth to power.
That's all we need.
And if many of us were to do that, then we hold our party accountable, whether they're in government or in opposition. Right? People should be holding the opposition and telling the opposition, listen, if the government comes up for constitutional reform and it will work for the people of the country, all they should be supporting it.
Correct.
If it works for the people of the country, right, all they should be supporting it. And if all they decide not to support it because they don't want to support the PNM, then all they shouldn't be the opposition.
Exactly. And I always say, if you're doing an experiment and you need a wheel, do not reinvent the wheel. Use the wheel that's already invented.
Correct is right.
And that's why I'll say we see and we know methods that make societies work. Let's insist that we implement those methods. Let's use the wheel. The wheel is already created. Let's use the wheel.
Yeah, Tommy, have we ever had a march in Trinidad for constitutional reform?
Not that I remember. I never could remember that ever being so.
So here is the question to the people in the chat. Have we ever had a march in Trinidad for Trinidad or just Trinidad for constitutional reform? Or that was something we just talked about? Yeah?
What we had is political parties talk about it in the electioneering.
Yes. And then do nothing about it when they get in office.
That's about it. Just chat.
Just words like wind pies.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. And when you bring it up to them today, they make all kind of excuse.
Yet when they were electioneering, it was a big topic. It was front and center.
Yeah. Well, highly a preaching boy. Ali said, all right, let me get to Lana first. Lana said, poor man have to keep on jamming for poor man to get a little something. Poor man don't have no money, but poor man plan to fully belly. Ali says, Anselm, most of the time, people don't care about the message. All they care about is how they can destroy it and stop it from happening. Let me repeat that. That's what I tell all Tommy, this is really true in life, I talk about the 9 times table. Don't judge people based on the one that they have wrong or the 10% where they didn't, they might have done something. Don't judge them based on that. Judge them based on the 90% things that they have an impact. They make a difference in people's lives. They can come and tell people, they can say a word to people to lift them up. Here's Heidi's statement. Anselm, most of the time, people don't care about the message. All they care about is how they can destroy it and stop it from happening. And Hailey, the reason why that is so prophetic, I could tell you about that. My message to the people and the PNM with respect to the building in Lavantil, right? They didn't care about the message that I give, They didn't care about that, All they wanted to do is how they can destroy it and keep it from happening. That's all they were interested in. So what you have said there, Hailey, is very prophetic. It is true. And we have many people like that. But you cannot allow them to stop you, from, it's better to try and fail than fail to try.
But like I always say, you know you're onto something good when you get opposition. When like I said, when the tree has fruit is when stones are thrown at it.
Tell me about opposition so all the time, boy.
Some people are very comfortable with what they have and what obtains at this particular time in their lives and in the society. And they don't want change. Change, they fear change. They fear that when change comes, it will change their position, which is the bottom line, the pocket.
Yeah, but if you're living happy, right? If you're getting a little less, you ain't gonna live less happier.
Well, they don't know that. They don't know that. They don't believe that. They believe that they just want more and more and all. They don't want to share.
The more the merrier.
That's right. They don't want to share. They just don't want to share.
Trinidad Margot says, anyone who can bring Trinidad into the 21st century and decrease poverty, corruption, and crime will do. The PM has too much power. I agree with that. That's why we need constitutional reform in Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad Margot?
Yeah.
What you're saying makes good sense.
Good sense.
But like I've been saying, we always talk about Singapore and Trinidad started side by side at the same time. But their motto, which is MPH, Trinidad needs to follow that if we want to get to where they are as quickly as they got there.
But Tommy, do we have the willpower, right, in order for us to actually really buckle down and get to that, boy? Or do we have the right people in power who can get us there?
Well, who's responsible for the people who goes into power?
The voters.
What do people want? If the people want a better society, then they would get people who would do what's right for them, and if they're not doing what's right for them, get them out as quickly as you got them in.
Yeah, we have some preaching going on tonight, boy. Listen, Rennie Mohammed says, everyone wants better, and everyone should want better. for today and tomorrow. It all starts with the person in the mirror. Full 100. Yep. It starts with us.
That's it.
That's where it starts. It starts with us.
That's why we're talking about what we're talking about.
And that's what we're talking about, you know. And we're not talking about party here, you know. We ain't talking about
party.
PNM or UNC or NTA or COP or ILP, you know. We ain't talking about that.
Nation building.
We talk about how could we do something, boy, to change the stratosphere of the country without having to worry about, oh, I supporting this one and I supporting that one. These are the things that we need to think about. Yeah? We need to think about these things. Yeah? If I was the opposition, I will give the government pressure to get things right. Yeah? Remember, opposition gets paid on time with perks if they work or not. I looking closely at Tobago and must say they're on the right track with Chavez. And Lana, you know, Lana, you wanted some splendiferous things tonight. You know, I hear people criticizing Fali Chavez Augustine. Eh? I see Fali in Jamaica at UTEC. And I say, but wait, boy, I wonder if we have ever sent people to UTEC to see what they're doing there, boy. Yeah?
And it's not just people. We send the top dog for Tobago.
Yeah, correct is right. We didn't just send people, we send the man in charge.
That's right. Who matters?
Yes. So you can't come and get nothing second hand. You ain't getting it second hand and you're getting it first hand. He's seeing for himself. Right? And I say, but listen about, and it have kids from Tobago there too.
Yeah, who's studying there?
Yeah.
You know, Fali's gonna get so many good outcomes that the people in Trinidad are gonna get jealous. It's only a matter of time.
Capiza wants to know, Anselm, when you pull out your urn and anointed Rowley 10 years ago, you didn't tell he constitutional reform? Yeah, I did. I did. Yep. You know why we talk about constitutional reform? Let me tell you why. And let me tell you this highly. Not highly. Arjun. I'm in Capiza. I'm using your Facebook name. Sometimes I don't know which one of your names to use. Whether I should use your WZYE name or whether I should use your Facebook name. Just use one name now, man. I just use one name. Go on Facebook and change Arjun to Capiza. Let me tell you why Capiza. I always felt that a minister in Trinidad and Tobago, that you should be able to come and minister in Trinidad and Tobago if you have dual citizenship. And here is why. And that needs constitutional reform. And here is why. In this country, we have senators who have dual citizenship. Did you know that, Capiza? Well, you should know that. You should know that. But in Trinidad and Tobago, right, a place of 1.4 million people, you are telling a person you can't serve two masters. Really? Really? In the United States of America, right, you could be a senator and have dual citizenship. You can't become the president. I have no problems with that. Right? But I can't become a minister in Trinidad and Tobago. And the only way that could change is with constitutional reform. And maybe, Tommy, just maybe, that if this constitutional reform goes into law, maybe Diana will get the ID quickly now.
True.
She ain't gonna but don't worry about no ID now. She getting she ID because she get a paper.
You know, something that I don't know if I should mention it on there, but I believe that dual citizenship is acceptable, but not triple citizenship. You get where I'm going with that?
Yes.
All right.
You are saying that you shouldn't be a citizen of 3 countries.
I don't think it's permissible.
Yeah, I don't think that's permissible.
If you want dual, you'd have to. If you have two right now, and you want another, you have to give up one.
Yep. Trinidad Margo says, I'm loving what's going on with the independents. They are working hard, but getting pushed back, but keep working hard. and I say, like, we have dual citizenship because the Tobagonians just treat me like tourists. Kapiza said, Anselm, as an officer, we cannot have dual citizenship. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I know exactly what he said.
You mean as an officer in the military, you cannot have dual citizenship?
Correct.
But wait. I don't know about that. I know they have Kenyans who in the army and them have dual citizenship.
I have a friend who was a staff sergeant in the Air Force, and he had dual citizenship.
That's what I'm saying. I know guys, in order to get the citizenship, they join up in the army, they become citizens of the United States, and they have dual citizenship with Kenya and the US. So yes, now, Trinidad Margo say, I have triple citizenship. US, Canada, and Trinidad, and was not asked to give it up.
No?
Okay.
Okay. Let me Google this and find it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I was told by somebody from the UN. A diplomat told me that.
When he said, okay, Kapiza says, we in the US Army have to raise the right hand and denounce all others and destroy other passports. Well, then wait now, Kapiza, then you shouldn't be fighting nothing for Trinidad, you know. You're a US citizen. You don't have no dual citizenship. Because I don't think you can reclaim your citizenship once you denounce it. So, Kapiza, you're selling out yourself there, man. You don't have dual citizenship. Nana says, government don't want constitutional reform because it will work against them. So it's about government, not citizens and country. Okay. Rennie Mohammed says, Lana, not because 2 terms, because he's not capable or suitable. Needs someone more open-minded along with some of his ministers. PNM needs a makeover. UNC needs... Oh, God. Rennie, you ain't easy, you know, brother. Rennie said PNM needs a makeover. UNC needs mother call locks. Oh, God.
But hear this, Anselm. Yes, the U.S. does allow for triple citizenship and doesn't require naturalized U.S. citizens to give up citizenship in their home country or other countries. If you're interested in finding out more about your
So there you go.
Boundless and rapid, yeah. So the U.S. does allow for triple citizenship.
Look, we learned something.
Yeah, well, what we do is bring the truth here.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
But someone from the UN was telling me that you only allow dual. So this debunks what was being told to me.
Yep. Look at that. You see? And Trinidad Margot stated that she has triple citizenship. Wow, this is interesting. Nana Sequitos have dual citizenship.
He does?
Well, Kapiza said I said commission officer. What is a commission officer? Hey, Tommy?
I'm not sure if that means commissioned officer. Let me Google and see.
Because I mean, you have to take some type of oath and swear to the flag that you're not going to be, have any allegiance to any other flag. Okay. Trinidad Margot said used to be that way, but not anymore.
So the staff sergeant is that a commissioned officer?
I don't know. I don't know.
What
Kapiza says, Tommy, that may be so. I don't know what's a commission officer. What's a commission officer, Kapiza?
Authority as a member of an armed force or uniformed service.
Commission officer, I asked about. I didn't ask about an officer. Is it?
I wonder if I had Siri go answer that, boy. Siri. Nah, since I'm in this app, I can't ask Siri. Siri. All right. I can't ask Siri no questions since I'm on my phone.
It says, broadly speaking, officer means a commissioned officer. A non-commissioned officer is a warrant officer. Okay.
So Trinidad Margot said it used to be that way, but not anymore.
Non-commissioned officer or a warrant officer.
So just before we get close to the top of the hour, Kapiza, Trinidad Margot, Lana, Rennie, Eugene, if you're still there, Hailey, Nadia, Carice, if you're still there, put closing comments in the chat. Yeah, but Tommy, I gotta tell you tonight,
Yes, sir.
Tonight was very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. I mean, I like that idea about constitutional reform. I love that idea too bad. And I love Hailey's idea about, going from pillar to post. You understand? Going different parts of the country with respect to constitutional reform. And we it's okay for us to talk politics, but we have to start talking solutions as well. Because we could jump high, jump low, we could talk PNM, UNC, NTA, COP, ILP, we could talk all this kind of politics day in and day out there, but we have to come up with solutions. And the solutions have to be bipartisan, not partisan. Because partisan, we ain't going nowhere. We just spinning top in mud.
My party and your party.
Yeah, my party, your party. Oh, as Chogda said, party, my party, PNM and UNC. And when we play the video with the fella, we just select who. We just say that again, boy. We just pick who the person who's gonna steal our joy, steal our faith, we just pick who we want to put in power.
We select who's going to rob us.
Right, correct. We see like who's going to rob us. You see? And that is it. It's the truth. But Tommy,
Yo,
you think many people in Trinidad are serious about change, boy?
I think they will have no choice. Even if they weren't serious before, they're gonna have no choice, especially with the inflation that is going to be realized soon. They'll have no choice but to do something.
All right. I guess we'll have to, but it's just interesting, boy, that when you listen to things happen, when I listen to what happened today, oh, Miss Coover, if you're still there too. When I listen to what happened today, Tommy, that we took a religious political holiday and turned it into a political football in order to separate people of that religion. So far, we just take things, boy.
Yep.
Rather than look at it as these people now have something they can celebrate. Right? And somebody raised that point. I think it was tonight, boy. Somebody raised the point about how come the emancipation don't have no land yet to put up anything. Emancipation Committee. Told me that was you.
No, I didn't raise that.
Somebody pointed out that example to me tonight. That the Emancipation Committee have been fighting for years to get piece of land. And today they don't have it. Why is that? Why is that, Tommy?
I don't know. Maybe the UNC have to give them that. We see,
Tommy,
we clearly see the patterns.
I walk into that, Tommy. I walk into that one.
We clearly see what the patterns are.
You know, and that, and Tommy, and when the UNC comes into power, and the UNC does it, you know what they will say? They're trying to divide all you.
Right.
When you had the opportunity to do it, and you decide not to do it, if somebody else comes into power and do it, I was like, yeah, they're trying to divide all you. Really? Oh boy. Yeah, boy.
That's how that works.
Tommy, I don't know, boy. We like it so, boy. We free, Tommy. Tommy, you're starting to change my mind about my thing that Trinidad is a real place, you know. You're trying to convince me, but and change my mind, boy. Why?
Well, you actually have changed my mind into thinking it, but with the events that keep occurring lately, I'm just like,
No, you're starting to make me put on even more my critical thinking cap, you know. And I know I like to speak truth to power. But let me go for a quick station identification. It's in the village of the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. We're going to go for a quick station identification. And when we come back, we're going to wrap up. Stick and stay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. So, Tommy, I want to say, Tommy, that I this program to me was one of the better programs that we have done in a long time. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I believe that something big came out of this program that could leave a significant mark on Trinidad and Tobago. And we have to try hard to get this accomplished. It won't be easy, but nothing in life is easy. If things in life were easy, everyone would be doing it. That's a certain thing. So we have to continue along this path and, bring a few people along with us.
That's right.
But I'm going to approach a few people on here what they have to say, not looking for their endorsement or anything, but just look to hear what they have to say. And talk to a few people.
Yeah. We don't have to rush this effort. What we have to do
No. I agree.
We have to plan properly.
Yeah. I agree.
Do a build up.
Yeah. So folks, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I think we had a really nice discussion tonight. And if we could get more of these discussions, right, and come up with some solutions to some of the problems that we are facing in Trinidad and Tobago. And it's not that the politicians are going to give us the solutions, right? It's not that, because when we look to the politicians' solutions, they don't give us the solutions, right? They may give us lotion rather than solution. So my closing comment is from Martin Luther King. You don't always have to see all the flights in the staircase. You only have to see the first flight. From where I said, this is it, the clock on the wall said, that's all I like to stay what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. See you. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Go ahead, Tommy.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I didn't hear you. I keep saying love is the key, and I really believe it. And I said in a song that I wrote that we have to share this joy of life together and live in harmony with each other, because love is the key to life. But Kahil Gabran says, when love beckons to you, it's a bit sexist the way he puts it. But he says, when love beckons to you, follow him, though his ways are hard and steep. Good night, each and everyone. It's been a pleasure being here in the village again tonight. Look forward to being with you again on our next edition, which is this Saturday. Till then, be safe. See you back in the village. Love you all.
So, folks, I'm unable to play. So, Nadia, I see you say play both of them. And I saw Rennie says play Shaka Shaka. So, I'm unable to play all of them because I'm actually using my phone to do the broadcast. So, we're going to play them on Saturday, right? We're going to play Shaka Shaka and we're going to play Sparrow, both of them. Trinidad Margot says, everyone, good night, everyone, great idea. Hailey says, closing comments, blessed is the people that is loving and kind to others, teaching unto us from God, peace be unto everyone. Thank you, Hailey. Let me see. when he said if people in Trinidad are serious about change, more talk, less walk, sad reality. Lana said, constitutional reform is not for one person, it's for all. We may have different views, different religions, etc., but we all want betterment. Bless, good night, love you all, stay safe. Thank you. I thought I saw another one here. I thought I saw Rainy. Let me go back. Here we go. Live, love, laugh. Ingredients to long life. Thank you. Yeah. All right, folks. So it's a pleasure. Good night. We're going to go to this one tonight.
Question I'm asking,